Here we have verse 19 of the 13th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus has just intimated to his disciples the remark concerning Judas, that they have all been cleansed, but of course Judas is excepted from that, the one who, though a disciple and in some sense an apostle even at points along the way, nevertheless never was possessed of genuine faith, and the lack of faith and the willingness to now commit what amounts to treason against his Lord is going to make that abundantly clear. And so Jesus has intimated that, indicating that this was actually what must take place in order to realize what had been anticipated in the Old Testament and the Scriptures, looking forward to this one who would lift his heel against his master, and we looked at that earlier. So now Jesus explains why he has disclosed that. So he says, ap, this is the preposition, takes the genitive, it means from. Here we have from RT. RT is the indeclinable adverb, which means now. It usually means the present. Here the preposition is being used with it. Of course, there's no genitive in this case. It's indeclinable. But from now, idiomatically, meaning from now on or from this point on, or the reason this is happening now is so that in the future would be the idea, so that lego, first person singular, present active indicative of lego, I say, indirect object, humin, second person, plural, dative. So I say to you, or I'm saying this to you. I'm saying it prospectively with respect to what's going to be happening. So pro is a preposition. It means before, takes the genitive. So before to, the genitive, neuter actually, singular article, and used now in the articular construction with the infinitive here, genesthai. Genesthai from genomai, this is the aorist middle and form infinitive, before the act of becoming or being. So I'm saying this to you in advance of the events actually taking place. Hina, pistuseta, second person plural, aorist active subjunctive. It takes the subjunctive, and then we have hotan, whenever, and then genetai. This will also take the subjunctive, and so genetai is the third person singular aorist middle subjunctive, in order that whenever it becomes hoti, that, ego eimi. So in order that you may believe that I am. If it may be an allusion to the Old Testament use of the divine name, Yahweh, I am. It certainly points in that direction. The point here is simply to indicate that when these things would take place, that these disciples would understand the true identity of Christ, that he is the one contemplated, at the very least, in that psalm that we find in the Old Testament, and more than that, probably at least pointing in the direction of the divine affirmation of his identity as Yahweh is the very God of all of eternity and all of creation here living among us.